Don't never go fishing when the wind's coming out of the east.
Why?
They just won't bite. Anytime it's coming out of the east, they won't bite. You can't get it.
Well, somebody got to catch some fish sometime with the wind out of the east. Right?
Yeah.
Now I gotta get over the fence.
Like I did.
To that opening at the end of the house?
There used to be a back door. That's where we stayed warm, but we didn't have nothing to do but sit on the back doorstep. In the sunshine. There wasn't no trees right in here then.
Uh-huh.
And it was real warm there. Then FD went, closed it up and put a window there.
Uh-huh. What year was that? Whenever you used to sit there?
Oh, back in the 30s.
This is where you were born?
Yeah. In the 20s and 30s is when I sat there.
You were born right here at this house?
Yeah. In this house. Down through here and there was sweet scrub bush right over there.
Uh-huh.
And then fence come on here and started gates right here. Then it went on down there and old syrup furnace right yonder. And then the cane mill was over yonder. And that oat mill. And Barnes was out yonder inside of that rail fence. And this is an ash tree that I found down in the woods and put it up and brought it up and set it out. This is front porch, and that's the bedroom over there. And that's the living room right straight in. And there's two more bedrooms on the other side. And this is old chimney to the living room. Here's our wood scaffold where we put our wood to burn in the fireplace. And this is back porch and the kitchen porch, a little walkway between. And there's the kitchen, built about 1930. Built this kitchen. There was an old log kitchen there, and we moved it and put this board. And that's the pantry room that Mama kept her grits and meal and flour and all of her canned stuff on shelves in that room right there. This is the side bedroom on the east side of the house. And their middle bedroom, the other side of it. And this is front porch up to the old log house. And long porch down to the kitchen. And this is the pantry room right here. And then the kitchen over there, and that chimney is what comes from the wood stove up there. That old wood burning stove.
Did you ever cut any wood to put in that stove?
time. When it's too wet to plow. We couldn't get in the field to work, we had to cut wood. Haul it up here, stack it up. Sometimes it'd be high as you could reach, stacked 20, 30 feet long. This is dining room, dining table sits right here. We have a bench on each side and chairs on each end. Long benches on the side, and then the stove set right here. The wood stove, right in here. And table where it prepared food right over there. And then that's pantry room there. And we sat in chairs, had chairs lined up over there. We sit and stay warm while it's cooking.
Over where?
Right over here to the left. On this side. We moved from here. Somebody come here one night, dug all around there. They set their money bed here by the chimney. And they dug up that whole spot around that chimney. Hunting money. I don't believe the town did. Anyway, they tried. That's a round off an old wood burning stove that we cooked on.
Let's see it.
A round. That's where you take it off and set the pot over the fire.
Is that's been buried there since when?
Been lying there for probably 40 years or longer.
That's on the wood stove your mama had?
Yeah.
What you gonna do with it?
Keep it.
Well, there you go.
This is just a tin around an old dug well, which is about 35 feet deep down in there.
Who dug it?
I don't know. That was there when I was born before. And
So you all drank water out of it?
yeah, that's the only way we had to get the water was there. And this is old rails. We had rail fence. We split rails and got fence. That was our only fence, rail fence back then. We didn't have wire. The barn was, we had one barn there and one over here. Had a large barn there and 2 mule stations. And another barn over here.
Did you have a corn crib?
That's what I'm talking about. That was a board. That large one was board, boards, and the small one was made out of logs. And had a loft up in it where it put our pots. Each of the mules.
I remember the corn crib, or the one of them anyway.
At one time, back when I was real small, there was 2, what they call a double tin barn. 2 log barns that right in here. And the top just went all the way, and you could drive in between them with wagons and be on the shelf. I got about next to my last, well, I got my last whipping and next to my last whipping right in this area here.
What was that?
Well, for fighting, one the first time. Next time I shot. My daddy with a slingshot with a grain of corn, hit him on the eyelid. He cut him a long peach tree limb, and man, he worked on me. He had to pick me up when he hit.
How old was you then? Were you then?
I about 15. Well, I didn't shoot him no more with corn.
Did you intentionally shoot at him?
Yeah.
And what was it with?
Slingshot and grain of corn in it. Old outhouse, the only one we ever had when we lived here. We didn't have indoor plumbing and all. We had to come way out here. Even if it was cold or raining or what, we had to come out here to this old John. That was our only bathroom.
What did you have a piece of tin there for?
That was on the top.
Oh, okay. How far from the house was it?
About 150 yards.
There's the house. That's the kitchen there, right?
Yeah. We'd run if it rained or cold.
I can't feature you running from the house.
Well, we had to make it up here.
Anything else you want to tell me about this?
And this is sloping. This is on the hill and it's sloping all the way around. Water run off all the time.
Uh-huh.
We kept a dry yard.
Who built this house?
Oh, I don't know. Tell you the truth, I don't know who built it.
You don't know what year it was built in?
No. But the kitchen was built about 1930. But I don't know when the house was built.
And what year were you born here?
1917.
So you'd take the truck in and you'd have to drag the gator out, wouldn't you?
Yeah, well, we skinned him right there by where we killed him.
You and Granddaddy both skinned the gator?
Yeah.
So he taught you how to skin the gator?
Yeah. He skinned one end, me the other.
And so when you got those gator hides and everything, how many gators you think you killed in one day?
Up to 6.
You got 6 in one day?
Yeah. I had to swing them around my neck to carry them. I had other tubes that we'd
I bet you were a mess whenever you got in home.
I was. Smelled just like alligator.
Oh, good. So what's changed about you today? So what's changed about you today?
Changed.
Yeah. You don't smell like a gator anymore?
I hope not.
Oh, okay.
I think it's washed over. Either war. But the main bay that we hunted the gator the most and killed the most was north of 238, State Road 238 over here.
North of State Road 238?
Yeah, behind Ray Crawford's.
Uh-huh. What's the name of that bay?
I don't know that.
You never had a name?
Not that I know of.
Okay. So you killed the most out of that one?
Yeah.
And just you and Granddaddy went hunting, though, right?
Yeah.
Y'all didn't ever include anybody else?
Well, Amos once in a while would go with us, but he wasn't too interested.
Well, he was just a kid.
Yeah. He didn't like to go like we did.
Oh, he did. Can you remember a particular time that you and Granddaddy had shooting gators?
One time, in another bay, Granddaddy run the alligator out of the cave, and he wouldn't stop. He kept swimming, and I shot him while he was swimming with a rifle and wounded him and didn't hit him right place. And I was standing there with my feet about 3 inches deep under the water and looking for him. In the first place, I had to give Granddaddy the rifle, and I had to take the hatchet. We used a hatchet too. And I was standing there with a hatchet, and all of a sudden, that alligator grabbed me by the foot.
Mm-hmm.
And I just come down right between his eyes, buried that hatchet between his eyes.
That got him.
And the brains flew in my face.
Mm.
He was 8 feet long.
So the most you ever made in a day would have been, if you got 6 gators at 6 feet long, you would have, that's pretty good money. Y'all have made about $70, $80 that day.
Yeah, $90-some one day.
That's good money.
Yeah. Like when they was paying 50 cents a day for the labor.
50 cents a day and y'all made $90-some money. What'd y'all do with all that money?
We bought groceries and had to buy some new clothes once in a while. We tear our clothes off.